Why is there a double charging?
Double charge.
Please come to the second chart.
Chief, I'm coming.
What are you saying, ma'am? Can't you see there are two? There is an overlap. Please see page 2 first. There's a limit to everything. Page 2 shows the security expenses already incurred to be 58,643.
Already in
Now here you have added very skillfully this January 23 and February 23. That was not there in the previous day. On the previous day, the entire security expenses was shown as 58,643. Now in this chart, you have added that this was only for January and February.
Lordship, that is.
Why do you change this? You have not changed. Please look at this.
We have
I changed Please look at that. You're an advocate and officer of the court.
Chief.
Shit. Look at that.
Lordship,
Look at the chart. Stop your big mouth. Look at that. And look at this. Better be lying for the court. Don't defend to an extent, ma'am. There's a limit to everything. Don't lie before the court. I'll haul you up for 340. For you. You have added January and February 2023 for the same amount. On the previous day, 21st of August, the entire security expenses was depicted at 58,000 something. In the second day, yesterday's, you have shown the same amount for the same period, but you have added January and February only. If you don't understand, Mr. Ghosh will make you understand. Mr. Ghosh, please make her understand. She's so naive. Please just look into that 21st of August, that chart, and the chart she filed yesterday.
Security expense 566.
She has added January and February, as if that 58,000 was only for January and February.
She's not willing to understand. I cannot force her to.
She will be made to understand soon.
81,000 এসছে এটা টোটালটা অ্যাড হয়েছে
You have added January and February in this chart which you filed yesterday.
yes
On
I'll
21st
tolerate
August-
mistakes, ma'am. I'll not tolerate blatant lies before the court.
On 21st August, when you filed this affidavit in the statement, you have specifically stated security expenses deducted it from 81,000.
একদম
And on 23rd April 24, after deducting that sum, the balance was 4,239.
yes that is also
Now-
coming here 4,000
Correct.
Right.
Now, from where do you add this 9 lakhs, which is a further expense, which
9
includes,
lakhs is coming
wait, which includes expenses from March to August, when it is already adjusted against 81,000 of rupees 58,000.
হ্যাঁ সেটাই বলছি because now you understand this
I-
is
Yes, give it back to me. Yes, now explain.
because your lordship from
Eight. Lordship.
There's a nexus between that. Now I suppose there's a nexus with the advocates also. And this will be a part of the inquiry, I'm telling you, Ms. Azur.
lordship
And you don't know what an inquiry of the central government is, if the court directs it.
lordship what I have understood is this from the 9,37,000 the calculation is from March 2023 since January and February was already paid কি অসুবিধাটা হচ্ছে
I can't.
বলো তুমি বলো আমি তাহলে এখানে কি প্রবলেম হচ্ছে বলো
Lord, if the statement is filed, which shows the status as on 23rd April.
Let us come to the next point. I directed these bills to be produced on 12th of September. All the bills for the entire period previous to that for this year or whatever were given to you on the very next date. So these bills were not with you when you raised the chart?
Lordship, what I find is that the statement was given. There was a statement that
You're so smart, Ms. Dasgupta.
Lordship,
I'm envious of you.
Lordship,
So smart on the teeth of blatant lies.
I'm praying.
I'm flabbergasted actually. I'm dumbstruck by your gall.
Lordship, since there is a statement, your Lordship, that the statement is there. The bills, your Lordship, that bills have come up later. So, Lordship, that is
Don't lose your respect as an officer of the court, Ms. Dasgupta. It's good to support somebody, but there's a limit to everything. I direct you on 12th of September on the basis of your having raised a chart showing certain security expenses. On 12th of September, I direct you to file the bills for those periods. All the bills which you produce on the next date, which amount to so many, all are received and signed by you on the next date. So on 12th of September, when you had raised this chart, those bills were not with you. Do you understand the purport of this? And not only that, just see the invoice dates of all. These are consecutive invoices. The numbers are consecutive. The first invoice is ASS, which is very indicative of your client. The abbreviation also. ASS stroke 35. The next one is ASS as stroke 36. Then 37. Onwards, these are consecutive invoices. All dated 1st of September for a period spreading over months.
Regarding that,
It's like consecutive checks being issued, not post-dated checks. Your case is that they had raised bill and you have paid for those periods. But all those bills, if you issue consecutive checks for a period of months, it's like that. Don't you understand this?
regarding that, I cannot submit because this is the documents that have come up. That I cannot submit. I bow down, your lordship, that I cannot submit. But the instruction that I have got, your lordship, this towards 9,37,000, the statement was there.
Active security exists at this address.
Lordship, that instruction,
You have engaged that active security. They must be a trustworthy security agency. The official liquidator, we trust the official liquidator and direct the official liquidator to appoint people, valuers. If this is the scenario with security agencies, we never know what happened with the valuers over the years. How long is the present official liquidator there in this office?
how long is there?
More than 3 years.
More than 3 years.
So you mean to say that these periods do not overlap? What is your logic?
Lordship, my logic is that since January and February has already been paid, then from March, the bill has been raised. That is my logic. And that 58,000, that 81,000 we have deducted, and that totally comes to 4,000 something, which has been indicated in the affidavit of 21st August. Just to keep the parity, your lordship, 2 columns have been made.
This is all.
This is all. Regarding the security bills, your lordship, I have nothing to submit because the instruction I have not received. Regarding the calculation, what I have instruction I have received, January, February, they have already paid. So that is the reason. And from March, the bills have been raised. That is all.
Yes. What do you say, Mr. Kush?
My lord, I've already indicated, my lord, the bills are overlapping as far as up
Yes.
to April 2024. With regards to the subsequent bills, my lord, they've been brought into existence. I have to use this expression. Unfortunately, my lord, from 1st September 24, they've received it on the 13th. But there is no active security agency. The photographs speak for themselves.
Which is a revival application? Your application?
Revival applications, my lord, CA6. And my lord, the application for permanent stay is CA7, my lord.
6 take to take it. 5 taken. What is 5? 5
5
is
is the
Mr. Banerjee.
application of Mr. Banerjee for
Banerjee
his claim, my lord. But if CA6 and 7 are gone into, and if your lordship is pleased to allow,
It-
rest will follow.
Yes, Mr. Banerjee, you have to add anything? I'll reserve the order on this. Yes.
Just CA5, if the lordship allows this application,
Yes, CA5, I'll give you liberty to stake your claims against the company.
Yes, Lord.
I'm going to restrict put back into possession because I was dispossessed by the receiver. For the official liquidator to go and sell the property, the official liquidator will have to disclaim it because there is no winding up anymore.
What about this
So
position?
this position, my lord, the official liquidator cannot hand over back to him. It will come to me. I will give it.
You are agreeable to do that?
Yes, my lord, I'll have to, because there was an understanding, my lord, between the company. Perhaps, my lord, was not entirely legally sound. But if the company revives, my lord, everything will have to fall into place.
So the only thing is that
Yes.
this revival, I think there will be some sort of a period of a year.
Yes.
That is the money which I'm going to secure.
For him, so let there be a period within which once the official liquidator disclaims it, then within a period that the company will hand it over to me. That period in lordship will specify, so I'll put back into possession.
Yes, yes.
Just
yes.
that.
And what is the amount you want to put in, Mr. Ghosh?
Lord, I had initially offered 5 lakhs, but in the application, I've said 11 lakh 40, whatever was the.
Which paragraph just
Yes,
show
Lord.
me that.
And I've also filed an undertaking, my lord.
Yes.
Uh,
That's a part of this
no, my lord, I filed it separately, my lord, when the application was taken up.
undertaking to the এটা এই অ্যাপ্লিকেন্টের আন্ডারটেকিং।
CA 6 আর 7 দুটোতেই আন্ডারটেকিং ফাইল করেছি।
7 এখানে আছে। এই এর এটার সঙ্গে অ্যাপ্লিকেন্ট গুলো থাকবে, যেটা প্রেয়ার গুলো থাকবে, প্রেয়ার গুলো জাজেস সঙ্গে দুটোরই জাজেস সঙ্গে 6 আর 7।
হুম। No, this is, no, it's an affidavit affirmed on, my lord,
Yes, yes.
August, I think 28th of August.
So this will be, if I dispose of the revival application,
Yes, my lord.
then suppose there is any subsequent claim,
That will go to the company directly.
that would go to the company directly, and this 5 lakh, what happens to this? It will be
it will-
kept for 12 months
Yes, my
for
lord.
to meet the exigencies.
Yes, my lord.
And after that, you are free to deal with it.
Yes, my lord. If it's deposited with the register original side, I will request not before with the official liquidator.
No.
My lord, after 1 year, my lord, liberty be granted to the company to apply for taking back the money. And my lord, the land, my lord, shall come back to
And
the
where is
company.
the scheme under which you want to
The
the
scheme
revival?
is annexed to the application.
Just
which
show
is
me that.
5
Yes.
at page 46. It starts in CA6, my lord. I'm sorry, my
Huh.
lord.
C6, yes.
My lord, the scheme is at page 46.
Ms. Dasgupta, does your client have any objection regarding the revival scheme? Any defect in the scheme as per your client?
Scheme,
What is your instruction on the scheme?
Lordship, the instruction of the scheme is that the scheme that they have indicated, that is not a proper scheme, but because the conditions undertakings were not given there. In the,
Undertaking has been given.
Yes, yes.
that is given subsequently, but not in the scheme that has been annexed.
No, this undertaking shall be made a part of this. If that is there, then otherwise it's all right. Why is it not in proper? What is the defect in this?
Lordship, the undertakings which are required.
Apart from the undertaking that they have given, what else is there? I mean, what is the defect in this?
Lordship, the main defect is that
Any event it is in liquidation.
the purpose for which they want us, they seek the revival, that has also not been indicated in the scheme, and subsequently the balance sheet that the amount that they will be
They have given the project. They have
Yes,
indicated the project at page 46.
for the so that the workers who used to work, because it's a vacant land and there was a building.
Any provision has been made for the workers regarding the
There's-
workers?
There's no worker today, my lord.
As of now, there is no work.
There's no worker.
As of now, there is no work.
What about previous claims of, ex-workers?
So whatever claims had come to the official liquidator, they had disbursed in their report. they
Already
had-
disbursed.
All disbursed. In the report they had filed initially, they had said that there are no creditors at all of the company.
One thing, if I may just add,
Yes.
that I heard Mr. Ghosh submit that the property will come back to the company and the company will do what it.
The company will, whatever, there's an understanding, we'll proceed with that.
I don't know the understanding. Kindly provide that on the disclaimer, your lordship is not returning a finding as to the ownership of the property.
But
Just that much, because I have claimed.
No. It will only be, the position will be given back to you, but without any comment on the ownership of the property. That is, you're free to
they can
cash it out with the company. Yes.
Company.
You have claimed ownership,
Claimed ownership for the disclaimer. Now there's no why.
obviously, yes.
The matter shall next be listed on November 11, I said. আমি আগেই বলেছি বোধহয় November 11. The matter shall be listed, as indicated above, on November 11, 2024, under the heading to be mentioned.
One question.